Hey everyone, Ronin back with another episode of Wolf's Reign. We're doing episode 10 today, called Moon's Doom. Sounds pleasant. Because the last episode was very pleasant with all the craziness going on. That was nuts. This show is definitely starting to bear its fangs, no pun intended. Man, I'm starting to be really afraid of like the end of this show, to be honest. Because this show has me wrapped around its finger, basically. It's basically like it only takes the show like 2 seconds to show me something and I just fall apart. And like, because it's that powerful apparently. And like with the realistic imagery of you know, wolves getting hurt and things like that, it's like really rough to watch just on that end, let alone like leave the story out entirely. Like just show me that and I fall apart. So the fact that they even have a good story to go along with this, like it's over. Like I'm predicting I'm gonna be a fucking mess like throughout this show basically. So and it's all for you. So I'm having a good time with this show though. Like it's pretty awesome. And thanks everyone for your comments and everything. It's been great like reading them all, and for those of you that are just now finding me, who have watched this show you know, growing up, you know, back when it first came out, or and some of you have said that this was your first anime growing up and stuff like that. That's pretty awesome that you started on something like this. Like that's a pretty good entry gateway into anime. Now I'm taking your gateway drug, and man, it's a trip for sure. But yeah, so anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and dive into this. So those of you that haven't yet, feel free to comment, like, subscribe. The more the merrier. I love talking to you guys about this show. Whenever you guys chime in, it's really great. And thank you to my patrons so far. Those of you that don't know, I do have a Patreon. It's only a $5 tier to get the episodes a week early, and so you could be watching this from the future. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and dive on into this. It still kind of blows my mind that this is a show about wolves just trying to go somewhere. I realize it's in a nutshell, and there's a lot more going on. Kind of like how Lord of the Rings is just a bunch of hobbits trying to throw something away. They're going for a long hike to go throw something away. That's what this show is. It's a bunch of wolves just taking a hike. They're not even trying to throw something away. They're just trying to find somewhere to go lay down, hang out. Who knew it could be this good? This must be the Forest of Death. Looks like we're Naruto and all of them were training.
A rifle was fired at 4 young men.
They say nobody's ever gone in and made it back out alive, right? I wouldn't be surprised if that place was haunted.
And they're going on in.
I thought forests were supposed to be more alive, you know?
It's the Forest of Death, remember?
That's the reason the humans can't follow us in here.
That's a big ass bug. Holy shit.
There are plenty of bugs, though. Eat it.
I ain't your taster. And how come you're giving me orders?
Eat it.
Let's give it to Cheza. I bet you're hungry, right?
Get that shit out of here.
Now that you mention it, I've never seen her eat.
She drank some water that one time.
This one drinks and basks.
Basks in what?
Oh, there's no...
Oh, I get it. Sunlight.
Makes sense. She is a flower.
So she can be susceptible in here if she stays too long, right? That's no good.
Now, why don't we try this again? From the beginning.
Do you always treat helpful civilians this way?
We found animal bite marks on the corpses of my dead men.
I guess they all must have been killed by wolves.
I have no sympathy for him right now. Kick his ass.
He can't even handle this little forest. Like I always say, you can't take city kids to the woods.
Cheza.
What the fuck is going on? What
Come
is
on,
going
Tsume.
on?
Have Cheza pet you too. It feels unbelievable.
He's like, fuck you. Just try it. Come on. Hungover? Yes? Oh god. I forgot.
Please forgive my rude behavior. I simply wanted to see you.
Steve Bloom. The man's voice is like butter on a lobster roll.
If we get hungry, there's plenty of bugs we can eat.
Fat chance, pal.
Then you better not complain when we don't share them with you.
I'll say it again. Who the hell died and made you the leader, huh?
Neither one of us is the leader, Hige. Ours just isn't the kind of pack that has one. Cheza!
Yeah, she can't stay here.
A bird.
Where?
It's the forest of death. You must be seeing things.
We got meat.
Hey, Hige! Stay here.
Okay.
Something tells me it's not a bird. I'm getting spider vibes. Hobbit style. Oh fuck, it is a bird.
Careful, Hige.
Huh?
There isn't any scent.
Hmm?
There's something suspicious about that owl.
Is it a lure?
Wolves that look delicious. They all wandered in and got lost as one.
That thing is screwing with us.
What the fuck is going on here?
Is she withering?
She needs water. Even sunlight would help.
But there isn't any.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
It can't be helped if there is no water. It can't be helped if the flower is withering.
Don't you think he knows where we can find water?
All right, tell us. What's the closest place around here that has water?
Kiba, who are you talking to?
To an owl, Cheza.
Ooh, she doesn't see it, does she? What if it's a spider casting this owl image and it's luring them into the trap? That's my guess right now.
The answer lies within the darkness. The answer lies within confined spaces. Only those who bravely enter will be rewarded.
Just go anywhere but that hole.
Is what was written in the Book of the Moon the truth?
Tell me, do you believe what you've read?
I've seen wolves. They were running together by Cheza's side. They were the same wolves who turned up in the city. The same ones who first appeared when Cheza awakened.
They will be the key to paradise.
What is going on?
Only those who bravely enter. Who bravely enter.
Who the fuck is the owl? What the fuck is the Book of the Moon? Why the fuck are they the key to paradise?
Damn it all!
Just take it easy, will ya?
You want me to carry her?
We don't have time to take a rest.
Would you cut the crap?
Damn,
We
Kiba.
can't trust your nose anymore. Put Cheza down. With the way you've been acting, it's you we can't trust.
There you go.
Stay out of my way.
Is that a threat?
Oh god.
There's a million of them.
I knew we shouldn't have trusted that owl.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cheza!
Oh, stupid bug!
Yeah, don't you fucking touch her.
We'll handle it.
All right, Tsume. Good for you.
Are wolves gonna lose to a bunch of bugs?
Here they come.
There we go. Whoop some bug ass.
This one can be useful too.
Oh no.
Cheza, no! What are you doing?
Through there.
Oh, is she sensing what she needs?
Cheza!
No, wait.
What the fuck? Oh, the flight trap's got him.
Don't worry. This one is fine.
I guess this means we were saved by Cheza's friends.
I see light! It's the way out!
There we go. Get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, open sky. There you go. All right. We reached the end of the dungeon.
And check it out, there's moonlight too.
Get that XP, that loot.
Look, Cheza. There's your water. Now you can.
This one will be able to eat and drink all at once.
I'd be so worried. I'd be like running out there with her and just fucking chunk her ass in there. Okay, all right, calm down. There we go. Well, that's got to be good for her, right? That is one big ass moon. Holy shit.
The life of a flower is very brief. Moonlight will give her strength to survive for now. However, after basking in the full moon only a few more times, Cheza's life will come to an end.
No.
Well, we have that to look forward to, right? Shit. All right, that was episode 10. Good episode. That was a good group bonding episode, I think. Cause like for sure it just seemed like Tsume wasn't really like into it, you know, like Jessica being around and all that stuff. But it seems like now that he's been counted on, and she kind of like reciprocated to him, like basically telling him that, you know, oh, it's great that you're here and, you know, are able to help me. I really needed you, and, you know, and you've done something. And then Kiba also like relinquishing her to him in that moment of need was also like killing two birds with one stone kind of thing. So like, because I think if I'm remembering correctly, I think Tsume kind of had some kind of complex about that, where people were like relying on him. And I think that's right. He didn't want people relying on him. Because I remember making introvert comments on that. And then those were people, and now people are relying on him, and he kind of like was down with it, you know? So yeah. And then like, and then when they came out of the cave, they all jumped into the water together and were having fun, and like that's not something you would see Tsume doing. So I'm proud of Tsume in this one. Proud of Tsume. I had some doubts. I had some fears with him. This episode made me feel better about him though. He could still kind of like flip, I think, but I think for now at least I'm happy with him. And because I kind of got like a vibe with him that he had the potential to betray Cheska, even if it was to save the other wolves. I think he would have that in him to do that to her. But for now, we're good. We're good. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I don't know why he would even do that, but I just get that vibe from him that he would, if he had to, pick the wolves over her, for sure. Because like I think it took a lot out of him to trust them, and then all of a sudden take on another person, which was Jessica. He was just kind of like, it's like, fuck, I just barely opened up to these guys, you know, and now I gotta open up again to this person, you know, 'cause like I know how that feels, you know. Sometimes it's hard to, you know, sometimes you gotta take people in one at a time, you know what I mean? And Sumi had to take a whole group at once. So, but that was a cool episode though. Interesting with the owl. I wonder what the fuck that was even about. That still wasn't really explained very well, was it? Talking owl. Jessica couldn't see the owl. I thought that was interesting. That's why I thought it was like a fucking... The way the wolves cast a spell to show that they're people, I thought it was a spider casting the owl as bait to lure in the wolves. That's what I thought was happening. Though instead we got a bunch of roly-polies. They were big roly-polies for sure, but fucking we got roly-polies instead. Which I don't know if the roly-polies and the owl are related. or if that was even a trap, or they just happened to go somewhere where a bunch of them were. Obviously, they were hungry and shit, so I don't know. Maybe the owl was like, "Hey, I died from the roly-polies. Those wolves look like they can avenge me. Let me tell them a riddle, piss them off, and lure them into this cave, and then they can 5-man this dungeon, you know." Yeah, and but yeah, that sucks. Darsha laid down the terms there a bit. He was like, "Hey, Jessica isn't gonna last much longer. We got like a few more full moons in her, and she's donezo." So we're gonna be, I don't know. I guess we're gonna, by the time we get to the end of the show, I would assume we're gonna be getting close to that point. And I wonder if they make it to paradise, if she can then be sustained, or I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of like an all or nothing kind of thing. I don't know. A lot of questions still, not enough answers. But all right, guys, I think that's it from me. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you next time.